Welcome back, Wizards of the Fog. And in today's video, what doesn't kill us will make us stranger? As the franchise Stranger Things in DVD now coming to an end, we have so many questions to answer. But before we get into today's video, make sure you hit the subscribe and notification bell so you stay up to date with all the latest news in and out of the fog with Chapter 21 and beyond. So with that being said, the big news today coming from the devs' social media, Nancy, Steve, and Demogorgon are leaving the Dead by Daylight store in November, but we're not ready to say goodbye just yet. And then there's a link with the details. I'll make sure to put that in the description. But basically, in context, Hawkins Map, through the information that has been provided, is apparently going to be a part of this affected license renewal and will not be playable after November 17th. After that date, the map will no longer be playable and the entity shall close its doors forever. All of the information that they provided in the link with the social media posts can be found here, where they go into detail starting on August 18th, 2 days from today, all of the sales and discounts regarding the Stranger Things chapters, including the characters themselves at 50% off. So if you are on the fence about acquiring the Stranger Things chapter, now would be the perfect time, considering there will not be another opportunity. I do remember there being something about that with the Nightmare on Elm Street and Nintendo Switch, but there was terms and they were able to bring that to every platform, which was really great. You know, seeing the Jonathan Byers cosmetic, the legendary for Steve, really had me feeling like this was the year that we could possibly see even more Stranger Things cosmetics, perhaps even a Hopper legendary. You know, the return of, well, spoiler alert, in the season 4 teaser, there was a big reveal. So having a skin from Hopper would have been huge, I feel, moving into a new season of Stranger Things and as well as a new calendar year of Dead by Daylight. So I'm very shocked that we didn't see another legendary skin perhaps make its way into the game. You know, there was the Demogorgon skin that was made from the devs. I believe Netflix didn't have input on that one, so there was a couple of videos that I had found through the dev streams and the live Q&As, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over some of those and perhaps shed some light on some of the reasoning, or maybe why there was a non-renewal of the license for Stranger Things, and which basically led us up to this point. We're gonna go ahead and play those videos, and let me know what you think in the comments.
And for the most part, we either have them with a long duration or we renew them regularly, and that's absolutely not an issue. But there are license holders who may all of a sudden lose that license, whether because their ownership of it. Thank you very much. Either because they don't have the license anymore, or because there are sometimes, like we've seen, someone comes out of the dark and goes, "Oh, by the way, I challenge this," right? And then there's, I don't know, a trial that will start. We've seen that with Friday the 13th, for instance. There's a famous trial that's, I don't know if it's even resolved yet, but there were difficulties with the game. No, but that's common knowledge. It's something that the information is out there if you want to go get it. But yes, there are issues with some of these licenses where people will have a claim and then it all sort of gets on hold, and anybody who had obtained rights, then those rights that you obtained from a source that is now challenged become sort of frozen until it's resolved. So it can be
So
it's
it's
all very
always a
complicated.
possibility. So it's
It's
always a
also
possibility.
always extremely expensive. Lawyers are expensive. Again,
Not a
not
lawyer.
not a
Not a lawyer.
not a
So
lawyer,
cheap.
right here.
So, if you break that down and you look at what just happened based off of the posts made today with the last chance sales on the Stranger Things chapter for DBD, I don't think it's an actual lawsuit issue. What I think happened is that it just wasn't renewed license-wise, and they just weren't able to come to terms. And I have another video with the devs talking about licenses, and we're going to go ahead and watch that as well, and maybe that could shed some more light onto it.
I do have another question. Why can't we give information while we're in negotiation with licensors? Because a lot of people are asking us, like, yeah, but what's happening with this one? Or are we getting outfit for this? Or what's happening? And yeah, what's happening? Why
Well,
can't we say that?
there's two very good reasons. The first is these negotiations are very delicate and tend to be very delicate, and it's back and forth, and it's sort of a flirty dance that you do until everybody agrees that yeah, we're gonna go out and it's gonna be cool. Uh, and any influence that you don't control, like any outside influence from fans, let's say we say we're gonna do something with Garfield. I'm taking that example because we're not gonna put Garfield in the game. But let's say we're gonna publicly say
What, Matt? You're breaking hearts right now.
But Mondays could be the killer. That's terrible.
Okay, so no Garfield. Yeah.
So let's say we come out and say, oh, by the way, right now we're in negotiations with some people about bringing Garfield into Dead by Daylight, but we're not sure it's gonna happen because there are still things to discuss. And then we have an outpouring of fans going, it's gonna be shit, Garfield's the worst, Garfield's actually super racist against dogs, you can't have that. And that might actually put extra complications in the conversations we have with the license. You can see that. So you don't control all the aspects. Also, any legal conversations before it's signed should be kept private. I think it's probably not a written rule. Again, not a lawyer, but it's probably the case.
All
So
right.
the other very important thing, and I think it's even a better reason, is the fact that if we tell you beforehand and it doesn't happen, well, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people out there, and we never want people to be disappointed about something. So we try to only tell you that things are coming when we know they're coming. And also, the marketing people like to be able to make surprises. And how could we possibly tease and reveal if you already know it?
Yeah,
Know
that
the
would take
answer,
all the fun
now-
out of it.
Yeah, please send it.
Talking about fun, this is my last question for you, but if you...
So, what we can take from this is that negotiations with licenses and franchises is very difficult, and renegotiating those once the contracts are over is even more problematic, especially with a show that's still in running, such as Stranger Things, as well as Dead by Daylight still being a game that's active as well. So make sure you take advantage of the sales and the discounts for the Stranger Things chapter. It's one of my personal favorite DLCs in Dead by Daylight. I always enjoy myself when I'm playing with or against the Demogorgon. It's the last chance for it. It's till November 17th, so we have some time. You know, hopefully this will only be one unfortunate DLC that will be unable to be retained. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and each other. And I'll see you in the fog.